What's up, everybody? Welcome to the brand new YouTube channel, Triple O Outdoors. Why do we need another YouTube channel? There's plenty of them out there, right? I'm going to introduce myself to you. Some of you may already know who I am, some of you may not. My name is Jeff Cahey, and I used to run Georgia Alligator Guides with an S because there was more than one of us. But I used to hunt a lot on Seminole, Eufaula. Took some time off. People who know me know that I'm a pilot. I got other stuff that I've got busy doing, and it just got to be a huge scheduling conflict. And I don't like to have to reschedule hunts because I know you guys have waited so long for these tags, 6-7 years, and the last thing you want to do is plan a big weekend or a night and have the guide tell you, hey man, sorry, I got to do other things. So I kind of relaxed doing a lot of hunting, but this year there's other things going on. Irrelevant. The reason I'm doing this video is very specific. A lot of you still call me. I don't have a problem with that. Call me anytime and ask questions about how to hunt, where to hunt, what zones to put in for, and that kind of stuff. But since I'm not really guiding, as a side hustle or anything anymore, I will take a couple people. I got a couple guys I'm taking this year, but I'm here to tell it. I'm going to tell you everything that I know about alligator hunting, all the secrets, trade secrets, things that I've learned along the way, things that most people don't even think about. And hopefully it helps you guys. That's what I'm here for. I'm starting this channel to teach you how to do stuff that maybe you've always wanted to DIY. You want to do it yourself, like alligator hunting, flounder gigging, whatever. If it involves the outdoors, I grew up on a farm. There's not much I haven't done. Being a professional jet pilot, helicopter pilot, jack of all trades. I can weld, I can do whatever. I can build stuff, whatever I want to do. So I think everybody could probably be that way if they really wanted to. So let's talk about the gators. That's what we're here for. So first things first, you got until 11:59 p.m. on the 15th of July to get your application in, okay? Just in case you forgot, you've got 2 days. I just spoke to Wildlife Resources and confirmed it shuts off 11:59 p.m. on the 15th. So when it rolls over to midnight and it's the 16th, she said, too bad. So most of you already have your applications in because you've been waiting for years and years and years to do this, and nobody needs to tell you when the applications are open. So with that being said, if you're one of the lucky ones and you draw a tag, first things first, you gotta have good tackle. Don't go down there with some Zebco 33 or whatever and think you're gonna manhandle a big alligator with it, because you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna come home with a broken rod and a tag sandwich. So, sorry, I live next to an airport, kind of pilot thing. Let's talk about hooks. Get you good quality hooks. This hook's been used a bunch. This thing's caught some daggone big alligators. It's not bent, it's still sharp. Take you a file with you. I don't care if you use one of those battery powered hook sharpeners or just take a regular old file with you. That's all I use. Just take a hook, file, and keep them sharp. They need to be able to hook on their skin, and if they do, they'll work just fine. Okay, let's talk about this hook for a minute. By far not my favorite. Okay, here's one. Look at the distance between the tip of this barb, or the point, and where that eye's at. This can cause you some problems. I didn't build this particular hook. Most of my hooks that I use, I build myself. But let me tell you why this can cause you a problem. It doesn't mean you can't use it. It just means you got to be very, very creative about how you use it. Think about this thing coming through the water. You're trying to keep it up so your line's not touching the alligator, because if it does, believe me, he's not gonna like that shit and he's gonna be gone. So let's say you've made that perfect cast and you're closing in on him. You get within, I don't know, less than a foot, and you just snatch the crap out of this thing. No, don't do that. Here's one. The tip of this is going to hit the armor on the side of that alligator, and it is going to tumble right over his back. How do you avoid that? It's simple. Do the same cast, same approach that you would do if you wanted to snatch him, and right before it gets to him, all you have to do is let it sink. Preferably, if you made a perfect cast, you're going to be behind that front arm, leg, shoulder, whatever. Most alligators, unless they go down very violently, if they go down and they're not spooked, they back up. So if he backs up when he goes down, this thing's going to go right under his little armpit where you want it. And as soon as you feel that tension, you see him go down, drive it home. Send it home like it's the last alligator in the world, or maybe that big record alligator that you're trying to break that Georgia record with. Let the alligator do the work for you, okay? That way you won't snatch it and screw the pooch right there at the end when you made that perfect cast. So once you get that hook in him, don't try to fight him with the catch rod. I mean, unless you're using like a big deep sea rod and you can sling it for half a mile accurately. Most people don't use that. I don't. I use like a spinning reel surf combination with at least a 7.5, 8 foot rod, or a big musky type open face bait caster that'll cast a country mile and back. 100-pound braid. This is the best stuff in the world. This is Power Pro brown. I can't remember if it's called silk or smooth. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments. But anyway, this stuff is very forgiving. This is 4 strands. Look at that. Doesn't knot up. Doesn't have any memory whatsoever. But it's strong. Okay? That's what I use. You use what you want. You can use baling twine if you want to. I don't care. I'm just here to help you. How do you keep a hook in an alligator once you got him hooked? I see more people lose alligators they shouldn't have lost. There's no reason for you guys to lose these alligators once you get that hook in them. Why do you lose them? That's the question. Why? Yeah, well, think about it, okay? All right, let's say the alligator is my hand, and we've thrown over the alligator. We hook him in what essentially would be his left side, okay? He's facing my right via the camera. Just remember, whichever way he's facing when you hook him, that's the side of the alligator you must absolutely stay on when you're working this alligator. And you're not going to fight him with this catch line. All you really want to do is to keep it tight and let him go sit on the bottom and ease up on him with your big deep sea rod and your bigger hooks, and jig that big hook on the bottom until you feel that alligator, and then drive that big one in him and hang on and repeat. I like to have 2 big rods in him. and a catch rod. That still doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean he's mine. But that's how you want to do it. The reason you have to stay opposite the side that you hooked him on is common sense. I know society runs low on that. So common sense and country boys, I'd say we got it, okay? They gave us all of it and the liberals didn't get any of it, which is great. But look, say you hook him on his left side, all right? As long as you stay to his right, you're golden, okay? If he gets out in front of the boat and your guy running the trolling motor, some reason or another gets behind him and gets on his left side, and you get the slightest bit of slack in it, it's going to fall out. But if you stay opposite the side you hook him on, that hook's not coming out. You can get a little slack. It might slip. It may even bury itself deeper. But if you stay on the opposite side from when you hook him, just remember this. Remember which way his head was facing. There goes another airplane. Trying to do YouTube here. It's all right. But look, if the gator's facing to the right, you need to be on his right. If he's facing to the left and you hook him on his right side, you need to stay to his left. Common sense, right? You guys got this. It's easy. This stuff's easy. Just remember, anybody can do this. Just because I hunted gators for 20-something years doesn't mean I was born as an alligator hunting guide, okay? I learned everything on my own pretty much through trial and error, what not to do. If you listen to what I'm telling you, I can save you a lot of time. I can save you a lot of money on ER visits. I can save you a lot of money on helicopter evac visits from Lake Seminole. Yeah, I got shot on Seminole 2021. Had to be evac'd out via helicopter to Tallahassee. Not one of my finer moments. But anyway, hey, I'm still here. I made it. God's good. So, we're going to not bore you guys to death with these videos. I'm going to kind of keep it short. We're going to cut this one off right here, okay? There's more to go. There's a whole lot more to go about what to do once you get the big rods in him, that kind of stuff. But there's going to be a part 2, and I'm going to do it and get it out as soon as I can get it out. I know time's ticking. Cutoff's the 15th, and they're going to draw probably by the end of this week. So you've only got 2 weeks to get ready. So we'll talk about that when we come back in episode 2. In the meantime, remember, I'm here for you guys. If you got a question, put it out there. Put it in the comment. I don't care. Send me a DM or whatever. I am on Facebook. Very rarely am I on Facebook, but I will start checking it. You can find me under Jeff Keahey, Keahey. There's 2 of us. There's one in Texas and there's one in Georgia. Obviously, I'm the one in Georgia. So, if you click on that, there should be a link to Georgia Alligator Guys Facebook page. And you can ask me questions there. You can message me or whatever. Or you can call me. My phone number is 770-315-5528. I don't answer calls that I don't know, so if you call me and I don't answer, leave a message or shoot me a text is the easiest thing to do. If you shoot me a text, at least open it up with, hey, this is so-and-so from GON or whatever, or saw a YouTube video, I got a question about alligators, blah, blah, blah. So I know that you're not some random person trying to buy property or something that I don't want to sell. All right. We'll be back, episode 2, shortly. God bless you. I'm here for you. That's what this channel's about. I'll be back.